Alright, Chris here, back again with my Final Fantasy VII New Threat 2.0 run, and we are nearing the end of the game. So, in the last one, I finished off this too, finally took out Hojo. I actually had to do the battles a couple times over, so I sort of cut those out in the last video, but here we go. Take care, go down into the northern crater. So, it's going to be, I have the enemy away materia, I believe, equipped. So we'll just see how that goes. And here we go, on our long trek down. Hopefully avoiding quite a few enemies. Looks like we can only slide down first. Looks like we can only slide down. Alright, let's go. Yep, disc 2 is all finished. It's time for the final descent, and then I can save at the last save point. And after that is Sephiroth. Collapse. So we got a Dragon Fang. I'm not quite sure what that is. I think it's an item that casts Water 3 or something. So a lot of the movement is sort of automatic. I wasn't actually moving the character there. Huh. Okay, so that chest is empty. That's kind of weird because I haven't been here yet. Have I? No. I guess the door there led back up because that thing just collapsed, so... Okay. Long trek down. So from what I remember in the original game, this is where you would see a bunch of tomberries and stuff. Things that would pretty much take you out in... if you didn't do enough damage quickly. So we got Stardust now. And so far, no battles, so... I don't really have any mods that turn off the battles. I think that's... with New Threat, the enemy away seems very, very effective. I mean, once I have that equipped, it's like I don't get in any fights. Alright, so... I guess anywhere that has the green-looking thing, you can climb up or jump down. Alright, and we're going to try and get most of the chests here if we can. So, let's see here. No, I don't want to climb up. I want to go down, get this chest, and I kind of get the feeling that there's going to be something over there. So let's quickly check. Yep, there is a chest down there. Just one though. Okay, all that for a remedy. And what is down here? And another explosion. So, not really the best items, but let's see if we can get up. Because there's just one more chest there that I want to get, and yeah, it looks like I can. So climb up this one, and then just run all the way over. So yeah, still no fights, so I'm pretty happy with that. That enemy away thing works really well. And with being already maxed out on experience, it's not like I really have to worry that much. Okay, so that's that part all done as well. And what is next? So, more jumping. Okay, so there's... let's see, how do we get down there? Oh, okay. Huh. A holy torch. Jump down. I guess we take the door. Yeah, it's been so long since I've been here that I really do not remember the path at all. But if the door leads... Yep, so... Can I actually get up? Yep, I can. So, nope. That might have been a mistake. There is a save point there, but I don't need to save just yet because it's not like I had to fight my way here. Pretty much just running and jumping. Okay, vaccine, and all the way up now. Okay. Alright, so there doesn't seem to be much in the way here. And does... Oh, can I climb up? I want to get that green chest, but... Can I get it? Okay, so this probably takes me back up to the top. So I'm guessing that I need to get to that door below. Let's try jumping. No, that just takes me up. Okay. So if I take... I need to get down one level. No, not. That's too far. Well, I'm not completely sure. I might just skip that green chest for now. I mean, when I do all the side quest stuff, I'm eventually going to have to come back here anyway and go through all that. So I'll skip the green chest for now and just sort of continue on. Alright, we're going to do a quick save. Not that it's really necessary, but there we go. And what else is here? Alright, so just further down. So I don't know if this is the halfway point or the quarter point. And it looks like in this area, it's going through the same issue with the slower frame rate. So this is just ridiculously slow. But I think that, yeah, we are going to talk to everybody here, see what they have to say. Probably not anything too interesting, because it hasn't been that long since I've seen all these guys. Alright, so... Can't move just yet. Looking around slowly. The path diverges here. We'll split into two groups. Which you gonna choose, Cloud? We'll go right. Alright then, I'll go left. You're going right. And you can go left. Yiffy can go right, because she's fun. And Catseath will go left. You can go left as well, Vincent, because I don't even care about you as a character in this game. And left. Alright, so there's our group. And I don't have to set up any new materia. So we're going to the right. Now, don't any of you die on me. Gotta get through to Sephiroth. Don't worry, Cloud. Nobody's gonna die. I'll destroy that Sephiroth before anyone gets to him. I don't think you will, Sid. You're not in the main party. And you're running kind of weird. When you go slower like that, it makes it all the worse. It's almost over now, the nightmare. So I guess we have to hear everybody say something. Come on, guys. You really have to do this when the frame rate is this slow? Come on. Oh man, this is looking like the last chapter for Materia Hunter Yuffie. Well, you're going down the fun path, Yuffie. Wish this would go a bit quicker. All life on this planet, indeed, the very life of this planet, is in our hands. It took you a long time to get to that. Almost barely any payoff, Red. Let's all come back in one piece. We've got a world to rebuild. Yes, we do. So, see ya. Go faster. Well, looks like this is our last big job. Yeah, I'm hoping that with the remake, they do something different with Catseath, because as far as a playable character, he's not enjoyable at all. He doesn't even seem all that tanky, even with the way I've tried to build him. And just as a character, it doesn't seem all that interesting. This will be the end of it. Alright, so now we can finally go. Taking the right path. Yuffie is going to be along here somewhere. You can hear like 6 steps for every one that you see in animation. Alright, now we should see it move a little bit better now. Yep, there we go. Okay, where? There you are. So, a long, cool spiral down. And there's nothing to get on the way by the looks of it. Of course, go down. I mean, we don't really have any other option. Stay here. Okay. So we got a tent and a hero drink too. Okay, so now we can go down. Okay, where is the down entrance? Okay, there it is. And what else is in this level? Just one more chest. Okay, cauldron. And that's essentially it. Alright, so another save point. Contain materia. Alright, so quick save. I'm pretty sure this isn't the final save yet. This is the second one we've come across. So I think, is there 3 or 4? I'm not sure. But all we know is that we just have to get down. And yeah, the way that you can't really see the camera in this game, you can't adjust it. There's some areas where you're basically hidden behind everything, so you can't really tell. Okay, another save. So this is the 3rd one. And it doesn't feel like there was anything on that last level. So I kind of wonder what's... We've got to be near the end. Okay, so tent. Where does this door take us? Okay, so 2 more chests here that I can see. And can we get to that one? Yeah, we should be able to easily enough. Okay, so M barrier, which I think is probably just a splinter of barrier materia. That is one thing that sort of seems like it's a bit of a waste for this game. The splinter materia, I mean, if you can actually equip the regular materia, the splinter feels useless. And dispel. Okay, so we can go up. Oh, it looks like there's some materia here. Pearl materia. I'm not quite sure what that one is. Remedy. Yeah, I've got to say that enemy away materia, it must be making it so the encounter rate is 0, because I have not yet seen a single fight here. So I think it just, that's what it does. And the enemy lure one, it doesn't seem to draw the enemies in that much, because a couple times while I was actually grinding, I didn't really get into that many fights. Stop jumping up. I didn't really get into that many fights, so it didn't seem like the lure did a lot. But hey, if you can turn off random encounters, especially if you're max level, then that's fine. Alright, now is this the final area? Sephiroth is waiting down there. This is the point of no return. Alright, I'm going to go back to the save point and save it. And then this will be the final video of the game. Oh, okay. Another path. Okay, this looks weird. Inert. 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 Oh, ultimate materia. Cool. Inert. Alright, I have no idea what this is. But I got an ultimate materia from there. Those question marks must do something, because the developers of this game, they basically give everything a reason. And why would they put that at the very end of the game if it didn't have some significance? So, that's for the extras after this video. But in this one, we're going to take on Sephiroth, and let's see. Everybody's pretty well geared. And I don't think I'm going to have to worry about the other... Whoops. Stop jumping up. I don't want... Okay. I didn't mean to jump up there. And it wasn't letting me jump down. Okay. So we're going to take on Sephiroth here, and I don't think I have to equip the other party members. But I'm just going to go with Tifa and Eris, because they have a beef with Sephiroth. Alright, and we saved before coming in here. So, can we talk to anyone? I guess this is it. Hey, Numbnuts, found this along the way. 4th bracelet. Just a little way to go now. Let's not slip up now. Here, Cloud. Tough ring. Cloud, I found this. Warrior bangle. And what did you find? Cloud, look, I found this on the way. Lucky pill. Take it. Curse ring. Oh yeah, I still never figured out what the curse ring does. So what now? We're not going down there, are we? Yes, we are. Let's get going. Alright, everyone, let's mosey. Damn, not again. Stop saying it like a wimp. Can't you say move out or something? Let's move out. Huh? Did you hear that? The monsters are coming. Expletive. They must be gunning for us. Cloud, we gotta split up. What? No, we're fighting together. You expletive. We ain't got time to waste here. Somebody's gotta stop Sephiroth. Bear's right. These jokers are gonna slow us down. Take a party and go on ahead. The rest will try and stop these clowns from following you down. Is this like a practice run before the final battle? Yeah, major practice run. Fight, fight, fight. I'm so tired of it. I'm fine with that. Probably got a better chance up here than fighting Sephiroth down there. A warm-up before the final battle might be welcome. Okay, so I'm not sure what we have to do here then. Hurry, they're almost here. Cloud, make up your damn minds. Okay, so this is the group that I'm sticking with. All of you. We'll see you later. Okay. Yeah, later. So I'm pretty sure in the original game you would make 3 parties, I believe, and you could eventually switch if you wanted to, and just work on whittling Sephiroth down. Jump down, Cloud. What are you doing? Okay. So this video is actually probably a lot shorter than some other ones because the enemy away materia just really seems to be taking the challenge out of this part. So I didn't see any tomberries, I didn't see anything extra, and I'm guessing it's that platform that Sephiroth's on. So we pretty much got through the northern crater with no issue at all. We got some extra treasure, and we don't really even need it at this point. Oh, Zack. It can't be. What? It's coming. Alright, so this is different. So we're fighting against Zack. And let's do protect on everybody. Quick sense. And so Tifa's asleep. Let's do... Alright, so that's the end of Zack. We took him out. It was an interesting battle. Gives a lot of experience, a lot of AP, And if you haven't leveled up your materia by now, well then that pretty much puts it over. So, Zack is like your pre-boss, and then once that's finished, it looks like the area around just goes completely crazy. All the ground seems to be flying up, and now we're going down this weird wormhole looking thing towards some kind of beam of light thing there. And it kind of looks like we're falling, I'm not sure. But next up should be Sephiroth. If the modders haven't added a lot of different stuff here. We'll see. Alright. What is this? Light. A light. Is this light holy? Okay. It's kind of weird. Damn, man. Barrett? What the hell did we get here? Ah. Yep, so Sephiroth is here now. Sephiroth. Damn. My body. I can't control my body. It's like you say when you're a teenager, Sid. My front legs, my hind legs, my tail's about to come off. This is definitely not good. He's way out of our league. Ow, time out. I said time out. Cloud, Cloud. Ugh. There, it's there. Cloud. Holy is there. If we can beat him, we still have a chance. Holy? It's not over yet. This isn't the end yet. Save the game. Yeah, we're gonna put it in another slot because... So... Yeah, we'll do the Sector 8 Underground because... No point in going back. And I think with New Threat, what they did is... make a party of 3. Split your allies into 3 groups. Okay, so we're gonna take Eris and Tifa again. And that's the first party. Stick with the same setup for that. We're gonna put Yuffie as the leader for the second one, with Vincent. Whoops. And I'd say put Red in that one. And let's do a little bit of a quick setup here. So I'm gonna pause, set up the materia, and just because you don't need to see all that, and be back in a second. Okay, so everything is all set up, and in the final party you can only have 2. So Cat Seath is left out. And I've already set up all the materia and everything I need for these guys. So now we're just continuing on to Sephiroth. Let's go, everyone. I didn't sign up for this. Yes, you did. God, this is getting heavy. Good thing I'm here, or you losers won't stand a chance. Not just for us. Holy is the prayer of Avalanche, of Marlene, and Dan, and everyone on the planet. We've all come this far together. It's up to all of us now. Sephiroth, let's settle this. You're going down, Sephiroth. Alright, so this is Sephiroth's, I guess, first form. And let's see about quick scan. So, I like the fact that with Mega All, you can sense every enemy at once instead of having to do it individually. Very much like you do in the remake, once you get the analyze materia. Can't remember what it's called. Weak against Holy. Okay, so weak against Holy. But we're just going to take out his parts first. And Death Blow. Okay, that is a long, definitely intense fight, and I actually died a couple times on it, But you have to go through, you have to make sure you're taking out all of his body parts before he can start attacking his core. And then in the main party, once you get the core down, then he can start attacking his main form, and it has a lot of health. So it took a while to get through. Some things that are really good are the ultimate materia, lifesaver for this fight. The what is it? The pearl materia is great, and break is pretty good too. And yeah, just a few different spells. He has some body parts are immune to lightning, some are immune to fire, but we got through. It was definitely quite a chore, and now here he is fading away. So, I think that might be the last fight of the game. We'll see. And now that he's dead, let's just see what comes next in New Threat 2.0. So, black screen. Save the game. Sure, why not? Okay. We'll save it here. Insoft. Okay, I don't know what that means. Alright. So you're standing before Sephiroth by the looks of it. He's all in shadow. It's all over. Everything. And now it begins again with me. Okay, I don't know quite what we're getting at here. Oh, okay. Is this another fight? Oh, I think this is another fight. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Safer Sephiroth. Let's do a quick. Okay, so it looks like he has quite a bit of defense here. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna try a few things for this fight, and I'll be back once the fight's over because these endgame fights have been quite long, so you'll see when he fades. Okay, and that's Sephiroth's fight done. Oh, man. SegaChief, you sure made the end of this game very difficult. So, I think this is the end for Sephiroth. And we're watching him explode. So, I spent probably about 2 hours or so on this fight. Just trying to get him down. It was quite difficult. But, again, Ultima, he starts off in range, but then he sort of floats up. And when he does, then you're essentially relying on spells, mainly ones that can't be reflected. So Ultima is very useful because he casts Reflect on himself quite a bit. You definitely want somebody that can attack from range, which none of these guys can. So that made it quite difficult, and it took a long time to actually get through this fight. Supernova is insane. Like, it does anywhere from like 5,500 up to 7,400. So you gotta max out your health. You gotta make sure that you essentially have a dedicated healer for those fights. Very difficult. Cloud, we've done all we can. You sure about that? What about Holy? That's... I don't know. Isn't the rest up to the planet? I think you're right. We have to believe in the planet. I think so too. Sephiroth is gone. All we can do now is hope. Yeah, you're right. Then, let's get out of here. Come on, everyone. Let's go home proud. Seems like a little bit of a lackluster ending. But, I'm pretty sure that's not all of it. Or is it? What's wrong? I can feel him. What? No, it can't be. He's still here. Still. Cloud? He's laughing. Cloud. Okay. So, from what I remember in the original game, your limit break fills up. And you could use Omni Slash even if you didn't have it. So let's see if the new one is like that. We follow this worm tunnel all the way to where shirtless Sephiroth should be waiting. We'll see if it's the same here. This part seems a bit longer than I remember. I don't remember this part at all, so I think that they've even changed the final cutscene by the look of it. Well, I could be wrong. This is where you see Sephiroth, I think. And, yep, there he is. Shirtless Sephiroth. So we'll see if he is essentially one-shotted. Alright, so his building up, and... Okay, well, I used a sneak attack and took him out like that. But I guess if you don't do that, then you use the Omni Slash. Okay, well... Normally you would use the Omni Slash to take him out, but... Yeah, it was a sneak attack materia and death blow. It looks like that's how I did it. And now we have a pretty long cutscene ahead of us. Almost current Square Enix level. So, right now their cutscenes usually go for a ridiculously long time. But for the end of the game, it works. For the beginning of the game, you sort of want to get into it, and you don't want to see cutscene after cutscene like Final Fantasy 13. Man, did they go overboard in that one. Alright, so looks like the live stream is there. And now we're cueing the music. Reaching up. Playing Eris's theme. You would normally think that's Eris's hand reaching up for him, but nope. Things are about to get crazy here. Hurry up, Cloud, we've got to get out of here. You're a first class soldier. You should be able to get up there without Tifa's help. I think I'm beginning to understand. What? An answer from the planet, the Promised Land. I think I can meet her there. Yeah, let's go meet her. So, I guess that's Holy down there. Hey, where is everyone? They left without you guys. Oh, no, there they are. Hey, I'm glad you're all safe. They all seem to be safe too. But now what are we gonna do? Holy should be moving soon. And that means this place will. Oh, Lady Luck, don't fail me now. And the northern crater is caving in. Oh, there's the high wind. We're gonna make it out of here. So, I like how he has the pin-up girl on the side of the high wind. Great addition to it. So it looks like a lot is happening there. Holy's being summoned, ready to shoot up and destroy Meteor. And there goes the high wind. I wonder how they're gonna create that in the expansion or the remake. Just how cool it's gonna look. Expletive! Emergency! Pull the lever! And blast off! So they got out safely, somewhat safely. The high one looks like it's just trashed. And then we see pretty much a lot of Midgar, a lot of the people that we've met along the way. There's Marlene, the flower girl. Looks out and sees what? Boy, it's been a long time since I've finished this game. Wow, Meteor is really, really close. Right above Midgar. And red tornadoes just tearing up the city, destroying all those reactors. So much for that, Shinra. And destroying the cities too, so long, all the people that are still there. Damn, I didn't realize the end of this game was so destructive. Yeah, you really think about it, I mean, all the people that are in Midgar there, they're done for. Oh, there it is. There's Holy. And it just took out all the tornadoes there. And it's tearing apart Meteor, I think. Weird that from Cosmo Canyon you can see Midgar even though it's across the ocean. Something fishy about that. It's like trying to see the Statue of Liberty from California. And that's the Kelnekis, I think. Or is this the Highwind? Yeah, it would be the Highwind, actually. Wait a damn minute. What's gonna happen in Midgar? We can't let that happen. I had everyone take refuge in the slums. But the way things are now, it's too late for Holy. Meteor is approaching the planets. Holy is having the opposite effect. Forget Midgar, we've got to worry about the planets. Well, there's not much you can do now. You have two gigantic forces of nature just colliding with each other. What are you gonna do? Go hit it with a few swords, punches? What's that? It's the life stream. Yeah, they really need to expand on the life stream in the remake. They haven't really covered it much, so it feels like it's somewhat of a presence that's in the remake, but they don't really get too in-depth in it. So they're going to have to expand on that quite a bit to actually make the live stream feel more like it's part of the world. What the hell is that? Live stream. I forgot how long and strange the ending for this game was. I've got to say, as far as endings go, my favorite would probably be Final Fantasy X. Just because, well, the voice acting is for one, but man, was that ever a bittersweet ending. Taking out Sin, but losing Tidus and Harin and Jack and all them. And all the Aeons, man, that was just a brutal ending. But this one, it's a little bit confusing. A lot would have to do with the technology at the time. I mean, so many lights, and it looks like it's supposed to be such a massive ending, but it is kind of weird to figure out what's going on here. So the live stream is helping helping Holy to get rid of Meteor, and yeah, I guess in the remake they're gonna make it look like Meteor is breaking apart a lot more, but technology-wise, it's just, I think what they wanted to do was probably far beyond what they could actually do at the time. So it is taking it out. Alright. Was that it? I can't remember. It's been so many years since I've seen the ending. Okay. So I think these are the Final Fantasy guys still. I don't think that the makers of the mod have changed anything here. Can it be skipped? No, no skipping. So, going through all the credits now. And I could try and read it, but I would butcher every one of these names. Every single one. Yes, sushi. And besides, it's going too fast to try and even bother reading them at all. I think I can pronounce Hiroshi right. Kenzie. Nojima. Yeah, a lot of them. Trying to have a Canadian pronounce these words is just going to be like an insult to them. Like, oh man, Canadians saying our names all wrong. And we got your names all right. Phil and Bill. Anybody can say that. So, let's see, how long is the credits going to go on for? I think with New Threat, they've added an option to do a New Game Plus. So we'll see when the credits run out if that's what happens. And if so, then great. If not, then this is the last, well, either way, this is going to be the last video for this series. Anything else is just pretty much extra in this game. But man, they certainly made the ending very difficult. And I think that room just before with the 4 weird question mark things is supposed to be some massive secret throughout the game. I've seen some people trying to figure it out and post a little bit, but it has something to do with the chocobo in the Northern Glacier. The one that, for some reason, I was just able to walk past. Apparently you have to solve some secrets there, and that takes you around the world. I think one takes you to the Wind Maze in Northern Crater, so I probably completely missed that. Another one takes you, I believe, to Cosmo Canyon, and I think that's all I know. But I might not even be right about that second one. It's a secret that people are still working on, and I didn't really get a lot of the extra stuff done in this game. I pretty much wanted this to be a main storyline playthrough. But I did get the chocobos, and I did finish a couple little side things, like getting the level 4 limit break for Eris and Cloud, even though I never even used them. So, come on, credits, just finish. I think we might be near the end. Squaresoft Inc. So we're just going through the executive producers and higher ups now. So hopefully it's not too much longer as far as credits, and then we'll see just where this game finishes off. A New Game Plus would be good, and I think that if they added that, it couldn't just be the same thing, just your higher level. They would probably have a lot of extra stuff thrown in, like make the game much harder, make the enemies higher level, all that stuff. Because without that, then being level 99, there'd be no challenge till you reach Disc 2 anyway. Yeah, don't have a lot to really add here. Just credits. Okay, so 5 years later. Or 500 years later, I mean. So this is where you see Red with his kids just running down the canyon. Yeah, if he's the last of his kind, how did he get 2 little cubs there? And I'm pretty sure it's red because you can't really see the tattoo too clearly. And it doesn't really give a close-up of his face to see that scar going over one eye. But he does have the bands over his legs and the flaming tails, so you would think that it's red. Hard to say for sure, though. And you see Midgar is just completely overgrown with greenery. And a bunch of seagulls flying over, so... I don't really understand the point of having the whole 500 years later thing. I mean, to me, it's like, what is really the point of that? I don't get it. It's a good ending regardless, but it's just for a game that's so well written and so well put together, the ending seems like they kind of left things. I mean, it was a finish, but it wasn't quite the close that you would expect. All right. Okay, so that's it. Game kind of crashed out there at the end. 1 second. Okay, so the game kind of crashed out at the end there. And when I went to load it up, it's the save right before I fight the final mode of Sephiroth. So I'm not going to be doing that again right now because that fight took a long time. But there's Final Fantasy VII New Threat 2.0, and I did Type B. So thanks for watching. It was a pretty good long run. I know the fight scenes at the end, I kind of started cutting those out of my videos just because they get a lot tougher, and a couple of them I died partway through. So rather than show that, I just went through, prepared a little bit better, took on the fight, finished it off, and then put in pretty much at the end of the fight because I didn't know exactly when I would get through the fight properly. Uh, what else to add? So I think the guys at SegaChief did a hell of a job on this one. They added a lot to it. I think they did an amazing job balancing everything. They took out a lot of the materia that would make your characters pretty much overpowered and essentially playing by themselves. Like they had spells that you could count, materia that you could counter with in the original game. Um, there are a few things that are certainly different. So if you take the gold chocobo, and go to the Knights of the Round one, there's another really difficult boss fight there where you're fighting two different enemies. One kind of reminds me a bit of the Leviathan that you fight in Junin the first time, and the other one, shoot, I can't remember what it was now. I think it was like the Materia Hunter. So you have to fight both those at the same time, and they are brutal. They do a lot of damage. They have the death effect and petrify as well, so they'll hit your party with static effects. It's definitely something that takes a lot of preparation, but all the end game stuff in New Threat certainly does. And I'd say that's it for now. Final Fantasy VII, I went through the whole story for 2.0. It's finished. It's going to be all uploaded soon, and then I'm going to start on the next game. So, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Hope that you enjoyed the ends. A lot of the fights, like I said, were kind of cut out, but at least I got all the cutscenes in and the dialogue, and who knows, maybe I'll get some extra stuff done to add a little bit further in the game, but I'm pretty happy that it's finished now, and alright, have a good day all. Thanks for watching, and if you like the game, I listed all the mods on the bottom there. SegaChief are the ones that did New Threat 2.0, so I think they deserve the most credit because they essentially remade the game for you. And me, I definitely enjoyed what they've done. Absolute props to them. I hope that they continue with that work because they've been working on it for years. And Type B is really something. So, thanks for watching. Bye.